Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is Trails of Cold Steel. We'll see how well I do today. Throat's not doing great. Had a long drive the other day. I don't know why my throat's bothering me, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll just warm up. But yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week. Let's see. We're getting places, if I remember right. We finished the first day. Chapter 5, yeah. We got 2 main quests. We'll see if there's any hidden quests or stuff like that. But okay, we gotta run around as Laura, because it's her world. Her world, her area. Gotta say, it's great having you guys around. It isn't often that I just get to kick back at the guild and take care of paperwork. And hey, it even gives me the time to take care of some other stuff too. Other stuff? Nothing too big. Guild branch over Crossbill just dropped me a little inquiry related to the trade conference, actually. We're an international organization. That makes it easy to get the latest info, but it also increases our workload. So, that's how it works, huh? Wonder he always seems to be on top of things. About the monster? Lack of information, I don't really care about the monster. This is just something I think I have to do. So anyway, let's get going. Any hidden quests first? Okay, it doesn't seem to be a hidden quest. I know there is one. After... Okay, there's none right now. I have to do these 2 quests first. That makes things pretty easy. Alright, so we have... What is it? The offering chapel, which I think is right there. But I saw that green. Hello, everyone. Good day, Sister Theramis. That's quite the name. Good day, Sister Theramis. How have you grown accustomed to Legram while I was away? I have. Everyone seems so kind. The only thing I can't get used to is Father Hemlikar? Lackadaisical approach to his work. I thought they were doing some weird last name there, so I was like, what is that? It was just lackadaisical. That's understandable. He has some good points, though. Really? I've yet to see him act like a responsible adult even once. We probably shouldn't be gossiping about this, though. I assume you all came along because of my request, right? That's right. We'd like you to tell us a little more about it. The request mentioned that you plan on making an offering? That's correct. I'll need a number of items in order to make it, and I'd like you to collect them for me if you're able. Do you have time to take this on for me? I mean, I understand if you don't. Sure, we'll fix it. Wait, we'll fix it? I don't know. We'll find it for you or something. Thank you very much. Allow me to tell you about what I need to do. As Lady Laura knows, it's a custom here in Legram to hold a memorial service for Saint Sandlot and the Einsreiter each year. The period in which this service is held is coming up rather soon, too. It sounds like kind of a downer. Well, it's not supposed to be a lively event. The memorial service is held to mourn the brave warriors who gave their lives during the War of the Lions. Will the church be leading the service? The people here seem to have a strong belief in animism, so I wouldn't have expected that to be the case. Not quite. The church is just assisting with it. Animism has much deeper roots than the church here, so it's only natural that we respect that. Legram seems to be similar to Nord in that regard. I don't think I can do Gaius's voice at all. We'll see. Yeah, animism. Animism is just as animism is just as widely believed here, over there, as it is here. And yet, despite that, both communities believe that in the church's teachings as well. Well, the church has never once denied the existence of spirits, after all. In my opinion, that's one of the reasons its teachings have spread across the continent like it has. I guess Adios has a big enough heart for everyone, huh? Funny enough, you're inclusive and people like you. You know, actually inclusive. Alright, getting back on topic though. I've actually been asking to prepare an offering for the memorial service myself. I guess inclusive isn't the right word. You know, you're not an ass and people like you. I think that's the right word. Oh. Will this be your first time doing so? It will. Because of that, I'd like to practice a little before the service itself. That's why I'd like to ask you all to collect the ingredients I need for it. And so that's how it is. We actually will be... What exactly will we be making? We're going to make pretzels. Those are those bready things that look like they're all twisted and not right. They don't have to be. You can have those straight, like, stick pretzels too. Or there's bread pretzel type things. I don't know if they're still called pretzels though. Where they're like soft. That's right. However, the pretzels we used for the memorial service are made to look like a spirit monument here in the town. Circle? With a cross, I guess? I assume you're talking about the unique looking monument in the center of the town. Very same? Okay, this is taking too long, come on. We just need to gather ingredients. Why is this taking forever? It's not even an important quest and we were there for like 10 minutes, it feels like. Okay, what am I even supposed to... I didn't read what I was supposed to do. I already... Okay, the white seed I need... to go to the Arsid family home. I don't know where the, there it is. Hello, I don't know what voice to give this a. Bonjour, hello, little Laura. Is there something you'll need? Oh, every chef is getting a French accent. Like, that's what... I can't do Italian very well, so we're gonna do French. In fact, I haven't even tried Italian. Forgot Italians existed for a second there. There's a request I'd like to make if I may. Would you happen to have any white seed on hand? Huh. White seed, huh? Of course. What? Yeah, I don't know how to do Italian. I haven't listened to someone speaking Italian in a long time. I know they talk with their hands. It's more of a Brooklyn accent there. But why it'd be crazy for me not to have them on hand? I've got it stored away, and I always make sure we never run out. How much do you need? I can give you an entire crate if you want. Well, I don't think we need quite that much. But then, I suppose a small bag should do the trick. My thanks. Anything for you, Laura? All the people here really love her, don't they? I'll say. By white seed, do they just mean flour? It's not really white seed, but that's the only thing I can think of that would be, you know, an ingredient. Unless it's like actually just seeds, but wouldn't it just be salt? Because all you need is like bread and salt for pretzels though. I guess butter as well to stick them together when you're cooking them. But you know what, whatever. I think I have everything I need. Hello, everyone. Have you managed to gather the ingredients I need? We sure have. Here you go. Hearty powder, clear gelatin? We're making pretzels, aren't we? Oh, and here's the white seed you wanted. Thank you so much. This should be plenty. Could you wait in the adjoining room while I mix up a trial batch then? Pretzels! Partially frozen orange juice. I'm waiting for it to thaw and it's not thawing. It still has like bits of ice in it. It's like a smoothie at this point. Not too bad though. How do they taste? I'm a little surprised, to be honest. In a good way, I mean. Why do we have the pretzels in the center? Like, did we like dine on these pretzels like there's some sort of meal and not like a snack? Indeed. These are actually better than I expected. Tasty and filling. And free. That's what we're really happy about. Thinking that they have eaten something like this to keep on fighting is kind of moving, really. It really is. Thanks. Thank goodness. Oh, and what do you think of them, Lady Laura? Oh, my apologies. I was so engrossed in the taste that I forgot to speak up. They're delicious. If I hadn't seen you make them, I'd swear they came from the kitchen of a professional chef like Joseph. Oh, what? I need to stop doing that for random names that look like they could be another way, but whatever. Thank you for giving me the chance to try them. Laura. Hey, Laura. There's still some time before the memorial service, but how about we offer some of these at St. Senlet's statue now? I'd like that. After all, there's no limit on when you can leave an offering. Would you mind if we took some along then, sister? Not at all. It would be rude of us to indulge in all these on our own, after all. Please, go on and take some. Let's be on our way then. Now I've got pretzel power, yay! Whatever that means. Are we just going to the statue? Why are you still green? Whatever, you know what? Statue? Yeah, we just go to the statue. Nyong. There we go. I'm sure this will be able to put a smile on her face. You know, if it did, I'd be terrified. That's a statue ring. If the statues are moving, that's not a good thing. All that's left is for us to pray. Are there any special requirements for prayers of this sort? Not particularly, but it is a custom to remain quiet while praying or prayers are being offered. Whoop whoop! Let's get our praying on then. Okay, I'll give Milliam like 5 seconds. I was focused so hard on being quiet that I ended up holding my breath. Huh? Are you guys still going? It was a valiant battle to remain silent for even a single minute, but alas, victory remains elusive. Don't be too harsh on her. I don't think you should be letting the child run rampant. That, you know, there's a reason she probably continues to act like this, because you guys just let it happen. I'm just saying. Discipline may be needed. Though the giant robot protecting her might be the issue with that. Don't be too harsh on her. Well then, shall we make our way back to the chapel? Yeah, we should report back to Sister Theramis, just in case. By the way, I'm starting to warm up my voice, so I can do Gaius' voice now. Thank you so much for your help, everyone. I feel bad about having you run all around town just for my sake. No worries, we get paid. Yeah, never done a job where pretzels were a fridge benefit, but it was worth it. They really were delicious. If the batch you made for the memorial service turns out to be good, you have nothing to worry about. I'll do everything I can to make sure that's the case. 1 second though. We're good. And the reward, let's take these. Sure, I'm probably never going to use them, but sure. Actually, no, we're on Nightmare difficulty. I might end up using those. Thank you very much. Be sure to put them to good use, maybe. That's one down, at least. Yeah, let's move right onto the other one. Yeah, the other. Okay, now I gotta fight a monster or something. Needle Highway. Ebel Highway. Ebola Highway. Oh, all the fog on the highway has dissipated as well. Yeah, there's so much easier. It's so much easier to see all the surrounding areas now. Totally. I could hardly see my hand in front of my face yesterday. Well, at least we don't have to worry about getting lost today. We may find alternate routes through the areas that we missed yesterday too. That's very likely. We should keep our eyes out for those while we're looking for the beasts we need to slay. This way then.
The advantage is ours. Go.
Oh wait, we're not linked?
Hi. Okay.
Oh wait.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Alright.
Okay. My turn.
What are you guys doing?
We should keep going.
And why was my party changed? The heck is going on? We're doing this because they're rank 4.
We have the advantage.
Here we go.
Of course. Yes, sir. Okay.
See how much better that went? Just look at that. The useless wasn't very much help, and I didn't even need to go up this way. I can build up my stuff later. Looks like there's a path over this way too. I didn't notice it when we were passing yesterday. Mist has cleared today, which makes seeing paths through the area much easier. I think this path leads to the top of the hill. Perhaps we'll need to do something about this log before we can hit there. And we could snatch a log like that, like a toothpick. Snap a log like that, you know, you could just climb over it. You're not driving a vehicle. You don't have to break the logs. You know, when you're hiking the woods, you just climb over logs like that. You know what, whatever. We'll leave the heavy lifting to you and Lammy then. Hope you don't mind. No problem. No problemo. Destroy logs. We already have someone. I mean, look at that. One hit, and it's done.
Now's our chance. My turn.
Oh, there we go. We're at 100 now.
You still have.
Let's see. Treasure box is up there.
Ooh, that one looks tough.
Anyway.
This is a tough one. My turn.
Of course. Now, I'll help. Here I go. Now's our chance.
Got it.
Down you go. Okay.
Go. That's that.
Anyway. It didn't actually work how I wanted to, but it was still funny.
Oh wow, there's a river out here.
I remember playing in this river when I was young.
Okay.
Ooh, that one looks tough.
No fishing, huh? I guess I don't need the fish here.
Ooh, that one looks tough. Ooh, that one looks tough. This'll be fun.
How many times are they gonna say that?
Now's our chance. Milia!
Okay. My turn.
Right.
Zero arts.
Yeah. Gleam. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Oh, nice.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Every little bit will help later. I still have those items that you get that like help with your leveling up. So getting to level 80 shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, it's so cool here, you'd hardly believe it's summer.
The weather's pleasant today. A fine wind blowing too.
I accidentally sped that up. I don't think we're allowed to go any farther than 2 right now. I don't know, do we even ever go any farther? I don't know.
Huh. There seems to be a treasure chest here.
Is that? Must be the monster Toval sent us out here to take care of. You see we have like robots, right? Like why you call this a monster? Never seen anything like it. Is it even alive? Kind of looks like some sort of machine. Any way you look at it, there's clearly something strange about that thing. I suppose that's why we've been sent to exterminate it, because it's different. We can't let different things exist. At this point, we can't just go back without finishing the job. Yeah, I say let's see what this monster's made of. On your guard, everyone.
This one looks dangerous. Be
Here we
careful.
go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Yes, sir.
Do I? You're scanned. Oh yeah, I'm only missing one thing, right?
Come on, Lemmy. Well, that's that. Let's get going.
Well now, yeah. Such a difficult fight, huh? Is it dead? You know what? No, I don't know. I kind of just skipped the animation, but I think it is. Seems more appropriate to say it was destroyed. Yeah, I didn't get the feeling that we were fighting a living creature. What was your first clue? Mechanical monster. What's something like this doing on the highway near Legram? Might our intelligence division cadet be able to shed some light on this? You are the one with the mysterious mechanical companion, after all. That's a good point, actually. I don't think this thing's has any relation. I don't think this thing's any relation to Lammy's. For one thing, it looks like it's made of metal. That's true. Our Getlum and the combat shells we used on practice exams seem to be made of some other substance. And while they may be inorganic, the combat shell do have a certain kind of warmth to them. I don't see how that matters. They all seem suspicious. But Milliam's probably right. This thing doesn't seem anything. Doesn't seem enough like Aragorn to link the two. Let's head back to Legram. I have a feeling Toval will want to hear about this as soon as possible. True, he may even know something about it himself. Back to Legram. It is then. It should be. We're doing great. Well, yeah, I'm gonna need to build up some stuff. Oh wait, I know there's like a cheat we can do, right? Hang on. We go like this, and then we go this, and then wait, I have to be her. Wait, wait, that's not it? Oh, okay. I was on the wrong person. What did you have? Taurus? I don't know what you hated. I guess I'll give you Taurus. Like, I don't know what you had. There we go, and okay, it works if I'm not being you or anyone. Okay, yeah. It just goes up. Like, look at that thing. Look at that. Look at that. And... Wait, what level are you? You're not low enough level for me to really care about that, though. Though I probably should really quickly no real reason I need it maxed right now, but can't hurt. What was I doing? Something seems amiss here. The town isn't usually this noisy. Looks like a liner back at the harbor. It's like the liner back at the harbor. But who are those weird people around it? Are we gonna have to murder? They look like soldiers from one of the provincial armies. It certainly seems that way. I'd never want to be a soldier in the provincial army. They have to dress like that? That looks so dumb. Never gonna dress like that. Seeing those colors back, I've seen those colors back in Heimdall. I believe that combination of colors represents the Lamar provincial army. But Lamar is on the other side of the empire. What business could their provincial army have in Legram? Looks like you're back. Toval? Do you have any idea what's going on here? Word on the street is they requisitioned the liner from the wharf on the far shore. So why we're seeing Lamar's provincial army and not Sutherland's is still kind of a mystery. Currently, though, some big shot noble is visiting the Viscount as we speak. Another noble visiting father. Who could possibly? That's a bit concerning. Well, if you're curious, why don't you take a look for yourselves? Since you returned from the highway, that means you took care of that monster, right? Well, that is true. Actually, there's something we wanted to ask you about regarding that. Discussion. A mechanical monster, you say? Oh, well? You have some idea as to what it might be. Well, I'm not sure. But I think I'll go have a look at what's left of it, just in case. Anyway, good work out there, guys. Here's your reward. Is that all? I'll leave checking out what's going on at the Viscount's mansion to you. He definitely seems like he knows something we don't. Well, for now, no harm in leaving the matter to him. Alright, we should see what's going on at Laura's house. Agreed. Okay, you're back. Okay, we gotta go to the mansion. Stupid.
Strutting around another lord's territory. How pompous can you get?
It sounds like there's a real VIP here.
Well, let's return to the manor for now.
Oh. Hey, isn't that? Can you be any more dumb looking? Like what? Feathers? On your shoulder? Come on. There's no need to be hasty. At least give my proposal some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely a lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overestimate the importance of my presence. A man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. That is a terrible saying. Like, can you be any more of a, a word I can't say right now, because, monetization and all that stuff might happen at some point. Let's just say he's not a man. And well, I'm sure you understand. I'd appreciate if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. Wow. After all, neither of us want any trouble, now do we? If someone said this to me, I would, if I was training noble soldiers, I would stop training noble soldiers and only train the Imperial Army, just because he said this. That's how petty I am. What's with that? I bid you a fond farewell. Oh, and my compliments to the excellent tea. I am honored, Your Grace. See ya. Excuse us. The guy in the middle there, big dude, I don't remember his name. His legs look too short for his body. He's all arms. He never skips arm day. The other guy, like right next to him, he skips every day. My, if it isn't young Laura. And Eustace Alberea too. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Grace. I appreciate you all you continue to do for my father. Excuse me. They must know him. Yeah, he looks... Look at how tense they are. Wasn't expecting him to show up here, of all people. That's Duke... Cayenne, I think? Yeah, Duke Cayenne. Head of the foremost of the four great houses and the ruler of the port city of Orvis. His authority extends over the entire province of Lamar to the west. Duke Color. Oh, that's Cyan. Never mind. Duke Pepper. I guess. I'd love to stay and talk a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matters call for me. I'll endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. Oh, but for now, I bid you farewell. Ta-ta. Ah, what do we have here? So you're Thor's Military Academy, Class 7, huh? How do you... Why do people keep saying that? At this point, you should realize a lot of people probably know about you. A lot of people. You were, like, instrumental in, you know, kidnapping of one of the Imperial princesses, you know? You're protecting the Imperial princess, not actually kidnapping. Oh, we just happened to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch. Good, good. That is sus. FBI, this guy's being sus. Enough with the shit chat. His Grace is waiting. Excuse us. See ya, kids. Who are those men? They don't look like Imperial soldiers from their provincial army, that's for sure. And they did seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Cayenne. Father. Huh, you needn't look so concerned. However, it seems like they've finally begun to act. The noble faction has begun acting in secret? Indeed. For the past month, they've been quite active behind the closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this is news to this isn't news to your youngest classmates. Oh yeah, intelligence division's all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict with the reformists. Seriously? So that's what they've been up to, scurrying around all this time. But since Duke Cayenne's basically the leader of the noble faction, I sure wasn't expecting him to come all the way here out in person. All the way out here in person. Or was I? They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future, to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. But father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and the reformists, preferring to remain neutral. However, they are convinced that all nobles should belong to the noble faction as a matter of course. Wait, just gonna... Okay, now, I don't know who was talking there, I wasn't actually reading. I've heard they've been quite forceful about bringing other nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family's involved in all this? I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreements over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Alberea should lead the four great houses, but I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. Eustace, if you don't mind me asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? You need not worry about your family's allegiances. Lord Sworzer is widely known as even more obstinate man than I. Can't imagine that he'd have any interest in supporting the questionable actions of other nobles. I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say that. Hold on a minute. Perhaps there's more we can make. After all, wait, more we can make. Okay, whatever that means. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on another of my little trips. Apologies for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Father? Ow. Oh, that's so sudden. I believe in acting swift. Why? Is the proof I only show up when I start streaming? I kill so many of them. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I don't know if it's a fruit fly. I intend to establish with all of the nobles who have remained neutral ongoing factional... Wait, neutral now. I don't know what I just read, I'll be honest. So as to prevent them from being taken in by the noble faction's course of methods. Father. Prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. Football? What are you doing here? Ah, so you're here as well. Wouldn't miss the chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Brehard? He came on a boat but left in a limousine. Wait a minute. I couldn't have. Did it belong to the Alberea family? Well, Rufus Alberea got into it, so yeah, I'd say that's likely. Couldn't ask for a classier escort. Only one tank and suddenly in front? He's not doing a very good job at hiding right there. He's just standing there. They'll never spot me. Oh no, they spotted me. So Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir to the Alberea family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Cayenne, it's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't just come here to volunteer your company on my trip. Well, it just so happens that these guys here brought me a pretty curious story. We got confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on the highway outside Legram. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one has appeared since the counteroffensive with Cassius. Yeah, Sir Cassius launched 2 years ago. That's right. Come to think of it, what was the first time? That was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was. Indeed, what a strange coincidence. Have any others been found in the area? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch, but I suspect it may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Father? Sounds like there's a lot more going on here than just factions butting heads. Sorry, can't say anything for certain just yet. But, if we turn up anything concrete, be sure to tell Sarah, and she'll pass it on. With a lot of stuff going on, I think I should stick with Trails of Cold Steel 2 after this, but I did get the first Trails in this guy. Yeah, I think it's the first one. Because it was on discount for the Christmas stuff. The second one, I don't know if it's on discount. If it is, I need to get it as well right now. That'd be the best thing for me to do. What is it? FE and SC? FC and SC. And I might need to play those two first before going on to either the second one or the third one. We'll see though. I haven't decided exactly what to do yet. I got this for you. Wait. Alright, here's what I've got for you this afternoon. Catch? Wait, golden catch? Only one... Okay. When you finished up with for the day, I'd appreciate it if you could head to the guild and file your reports. I left you a note on the counter telling you how to do it. Nothing too difficult. Got it? Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Someone else should be coming in to take care of the things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best to take care of the guild in your absence. Oh, I wish you well in your studies. And I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you suddenly. Not to worry, Father. I'm used to it. That's That's kind of sad. It's a bit sad right there, but you know what? Okay. Thank you again for your hospitality and for agreeing to duel. Look forward to our next meeting. As do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. Hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and train alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past her uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I've yet to hear any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has me worried. Someone follow. I just realized that I have no. My bio me. Hello. Thanks for joining. I realized I have how this is set up. I can't even see who follows. How do I? Let's. I can't even move this for some. You know what? I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. Can I? Yeah, I think it was like right next to the some of the dialogue going on. I need to get another monitor because I have it behind the game, and I think that's the problem. And I can't move the game for some reason because it does a weird thing. But you know, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, and hope you're having a good one. Yeah, the chat it's fine. It's pulled up right next to it. I have it like windowed right there, so we're good. Sure does seem popular with the girls. Yeah, I'm loving it too. I haven't gotten very far with the series. I've played this game before, so we're doing like getting it on the channel, New Game Plus. And then I played like halfway through the second game. Never finished it, but like I think it's about halfway, maybe a little farther. And then I'm planning on playing like as many of the games in this series as I can. I got the nice. I'm planning on trying to play the prequel ones as well. I think it's Trails in the Sky. I talked to someone before. It was Trails in the Sky FC and SC or something like that. But the ones that are related to this, but they're like the first two games. I don't know when I'm gonna throw them in, but I plan on doing those as well, and I'm gonna go through all of them. PS Vita? Oh, okay. I've seen, like, I watched someone play through, I think, at least most of someone play through it. I didn't actually watch all of it, but play through the first Trails in the Sky. I'll bet, I think it's pretty old, right? And a lot of old JRPGs, they take some time. It takes some time. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Catch you later then. Do my best to Sarah. So I know there's a lot of characters that I kind of remember watching the first one, but I don't know a lot of the references, so I kind of want to play the other games. I just don't know when to throw them in. I've been told that it's good before playing 3 and 4, because there's a lot of references at that point. But yeah. So I'm thinking like after I finish 2, I'll start on the Trails in the Sky. All the way to 4 and then go back. That's an option as well. I haven't made a complete decision, but that sounds like a good idea because it won't break up the story if I do that. And then I can go back and see like, oh, so that's what the reference was. Okay. I look forward to seeing what it's all about. I got like only going through like half of the second game. There's a lot of story beats that opened up that I kind of remember, so I need to go back to it. Middle games in the... Okay. Isn't there like... Okay, there's like Trails in the Sky. There's 2 of those ones. There's 4 Trails of Cold Steel. But yeah, Trails from Zeros, that's the new one out right now, right? Why must he always be so? Honestly, you've got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Oh, it's older, okay. I know there's a new one. I don't remember what it's called. So I guess that's like the middle one. You go from Trails in the Sky, Trails from Zero, and then Trails of Cold Steel. Having met him, I can tell how you grew up like you did. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Like, they're like different series put together, and it's hard to tell which one's what. Besides, you know, Trails in Cold Steel, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the easiest one to realize what's going on. But what is there, like... Let's see, we got 2, 3, 7... like 8 or 9 of them now, or something? Yeah, Google helps. Green's right, you know. Living proof that great parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that's that or feeling woefully inadequate in comparison and developing an inferiority complex. But all told, you're living proof that the daughter of the Arsid house has grown up sound in mind and body. Stop teasing me at once. Moving on, Tobal has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may have only half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Look at her, trying to change the subject. I am not. One additional quest was added. If you return to the guild, find reports. Okay. So we have a hidden quest somewhere. We also have the fishing one, which is... okay. See it? Oh, hello there. Have you come? Long after seeing the request I sent to Doval. I don't remember what voice I gave this guy when I first talked to him, but whatever. That's right. You're in search of some sort of elusive fish, correct? I am. I feel like I should apologize for asking you guys to help me with that personal quest, but are you up for it? If you are, I can share the details with you right now. You're in luck. Our schedule just happened to have an opening of like nothing else to do. Oh, thanks very much. Just like the request mentioned, I want you guys to seek out a certain elusive fish for me. It's a particular variety of salmon known as a golden salmon. Just like the name says, its body has a golden glow, not unlike the life of gold itself. That must be an exquisite fish. Sounds rather garish, honestly, but I'd have to see it to judge it for myself. Have you ever seen this fish before, Wigger? Unfortunately, I know about all I know are what I've heard about in rumors. Bam, who usually fishes out the back of the inn, is actually the one who told me about it. Its golden glue color is only distinct trait either, he said. He mentioned that its flavor is to die for, too. Ooh. Now you got my attention. Yeah, I got my water bottle right here. My voice doesn't last very long, but I'm getting better. I'm afraid I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in a taste myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I'd want nothing more than to try it. I've been bugging Toval about it for a while now. And now I've seen it's like, thanks to you, I might finally get a chance to try it. Fishing, huh? Guess racers even take on jobs like this. If this fish is so elusive, though, what are the chances we could even catch one before the day's end? That does seem to be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch this fish in Lake Ebel? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Bam mentioned that he did catch several of them here at one point, but he hasn't found one of them in his line for several decades now, so he fished them to extinction. Great job. That's not what you do. You don't do that if you want to fish. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know. How would we go about catching it then? And where? Well, I've actually received some promising info from Toval that put me back on the trail. He claims he's seen a golden sparkle in the river along the highway several times now. All the sparkling sightings have been in different locations, though. Well, at least that narrows down the search area to the river. Yes, true. It'll be much easier than trying to search the lake would be. We might be able to find it then. I knew it won't be easy, but I'd be pleased as punch if you could catch it for me. And now that I think about it, you do have the right tools for the job. Sure do. I brought my rod with me. Pause. Will this work? Let's see. What your catch got? Wait, what you got here? Yeah, what you got here? My word, is that the Lake Lord Company's highest grade fishing rod? Golden salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish, but catching it should be no issue with this. You must have fishing in your blood if you have a rod like this. Thanks. Allow us to make our way then. Yeah, let's go. Alright. I know there's a hidden quest, but where is it? Okay, so we need to locate it on the race scout. What? Over here. There it is. I remember this. Hi there, Cindy. What brings you here? Ah, good day. You wouldn't happen to have seen Toval today, would you? I did, but I'm afraid he's currently out of town tending to some business. I see. You need something from the guild? It's nothing too important. Well, Toval did leave us in charge of the guild for the day. But yeah, you're right here, so just ask us if you need anything. That's right, helping others is what the guild does. And that's what we're here for, too. Lady Laura, can't simply ask you to give your time for my sake. But if you insist, then I suppose. Happen to be looking for some luminous grass here, you see. Oh? I can't recall ever hearing of such a plant before. I assume it's well known here in Legram. That's right, it's a rare flower that grows in the surrounding countryside. It has the unusual trait of blooming only in sunny days, and only when the previous day was foggy. Okay. Weird rules for a flower to have. That certainly is unusual. Yes, that'd make today an ideal day to go find some then. That's correct. That's why I made my way to the guild to ask Tobal to find me some for me. And as you just informed me, he isn't in today. I can't really go out on the highway on my own because of the monsters though. So, I had a loss what to do. So, would you be willing to go and gather some for me instead? Leave it to us. Really? Thanks so much. I have a pretty good idea as to why you might want it, but allow me to ask. I assume you're planning to make a charm, right? That's correct. A charm? In Legram, when someone you hold dear embarks on a long journey, it's a tradition to make a charm for them. Then you give it to the person to take with them, and it's supposed to bring them good luck. Wow, I've never heard of any tradition like that. It's a custom that stretches all the way back to the Middle Ages, like every custom does, apparently. That had begun when people offered charms to members of the Einzelreich as they left for a distant battlefield. Fascinating. Yeah, I like the music for this area. Very medieval. So how is the luminous grass used to make these charms, then? Well, traditionally, traditional way has you place one in the petals within the charm itself. Because of how the flower blooms, people believe they had the power to clear away the fog. And because of that, the flower came to symbolize victory over chaos. Wow, that's pretty deep. Yeah, that actually sounds like a real good, cool charm. Have you ever given one, Laura? Have you ever been given one, Laura? I have, actually. Cindy gave me one right before I left to the Fourth Oars. Syria and Chloe both gave me one too. Keep them in my desk at school. The academy. When I look at them, I'm always makes me feel a little closer to home. They're some of my most prized treasures. I'm so pleased to hear you say that. Really does care for Laura, doesn't she? I think we can safely assume so. Back to the luminous grass, though. What exactly does it look like? There we go, guys. Keep things on track. It's the only flower with white petals that grows around here, so that'll be the easiest way to find it. They may be rare, but we should be able to find one if we search the Ebel Highway. I've heard they are found more frequently at higher elevations, particularly near steep cliffs and the like. Well, with that much information, we ought to be able to find one. Let's start the search while we still have plenty of daylight. Yep, time to find flower power. Time for flower power. Thank you very much. Good luck. It is very hard to switch between accents, I will tell you that. I think that's the hardest part about doing this. There we go. Oh yeah, you. I'll be back.
What a large monster. We'll need to be careful.
It is. There we go. Oh my, what a pretty flower. They're so clean and white. Are these luminous grass? They are. Again, you can still see the beads of dew clinging to them. The sunlight shine through the droplets, makes the flowers shine. They're so shiny. Here, allow me. Alright, we should take this back to Cindy at once. Right, let's not waste time. Again, that's like the only flower like that in the area, and we just uprooted it. All of it, not just the single flower, but all the flowers in the area. Do these people not know how things go extinct? Conservation is needed. Anyway, I guess it's not my problem. It's been so long since I've seen this person, I don't know what voice to give them, but they're not from here, so whatever. Shiny golden glow. I simply can't wait to catch it. This seems like a good spot to fish, but I wasn't expecting someone to be here already. He seems to be an ordinary civilian, and a noble at that. I'm surprised she's staying this far from this town. We should try talking to her. After we all surrounded her, now we got up to like within what, like 4 feet. Now we surround her and, you know, then talk to her. Good job, guys. And she's definitely not going to be scared of that. Yeah, might as well. Excuse me, could you talk? Could we talk to you for a moment? Who are you? Wait, I recognize you. You're that military academy student who saved me in my hour of need several months ago. Yeah, I think we met once before. Oh, so you know her? Yeah, we ran into her while we were out in Keldic on our very first field study. Now I remember, one of our tasks involved delivering a lost wallet to its owner. And it just so happens that the wallet belongs to this lady in front of us. I see. I'm very grateful for what you did for me. Sadly, that wallet has become rather lighter since you returned it to me. Might we ask what brings you out here? I could have thought that was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner, of course. Some may think of fishing as a leisurely hobby, but I would beg to differ. It's proven to be an essential survival skill. I see. I don't remember her being anything like this last time. So what inspired you to come this far out of town to fish? You could have just sat on the dock in Legram, right? You could have, yes. Legram is conveniently stationed right on the shore of Lake Ebel, after all. Surely it wasn't necessary to brave dangers of the highway to come out this far just to fish. That's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. A first-class angler needs a first-class spot. Easy fish on the shore of a peaceful lake just wouldn't satisfy me. Weren't you just talking about you needed food? You know what? Survival of the fittest? Brain is included. She won't last very long. What is with this woman? If you need food, you don't need to challenge yourself for food. Just get the food. She's certainly a unique individual. Sounds like you're after something special, if I had to guess. Indeed I am. I've come here seeking the elusive golden salmon. I hear tales of it from the gentleman in Legram by the name of Ben. But he also informed me that it cannot be found in Lake Ebel, which is what led me to this spot. And sure enough, not long ago, I finally caught a glimpse of a golden glimmer beneath the water's surface here. Golden glimmer. Sounds a lot like what Toval said. He saw it too. Looks like this must be the spot then. I should have known that you would be searching for it too. Very well. Let us compete to see who can catch the golden salmon first. That's not really what I had in mind when it came out here. That aside, we seem to have found our location. True enough, let's get fishing.
This looks like a nice spot.
You know what a very good idea would be? Have a string. The fish won't... You know what? It's a competition now, so I won't help her out. I mean, technically, I don't have a string either, but I'm the protagonist. I don't need a string. But I'm pretty sure I've already caught multiple of these.
Now that's a catch.
Impossible. You caught a golden salmon before me? How can this happen? How can this be happening? Oh, you're making me feel kind of bad about it. Still, thank you very much for telling about the golden glimmer you saw. You may not have thought to fish here if not for your guidance. Fair play is a necessary element in any competition. Think nothing of it. Besides, I simply paid the price for underestimating you. It was my fault that I lost. I thought my experience over the past several months had strengthened me, but it seems I still have room to improve. And improve I shall, until one day I am known across the land as the finest angler of all Aragonia. Well then, I bid you goodbye. A good day. Okay. So we're just gonna leave her. Whatever happens, happens, I guess. We have both things we need. Welcome back, Lady Laura. See, you managed to find some luminous grass. That we did. Here we go. Thank you so much. Now all that's left is to make sure the petals don't wither away. I see you're wasting no time. You have a special man in mind, don't you? Hope he returns your feelings. Please don't misunderstand me, Lady Laura. I might be making it for a man. There's no special meaning to or underlying feelings with her. I'm just doing this as a way to offer my thanks to him. Your thanks? Yeah, okay. We totally believe her. You know, don't say anything. Just root for him. You know what? We'll be back here. Might I ask what it is you're thanking him for? Well, you see, Sarah and I were out on the highway not long ago, but somehow we ended up quite distant from the road lamps. Somehow, huh? It's not very hard to follow a light. I'm just saying. And it was just the two of you there alone? It seems awfully dangerous. It was. As you might imagine, we were beset by monsters. However, one of the disciples of our said school happened to be passing by and saved us from our predicament. He escorted us back to town, but as soon as we returned, he left for the training hall to resume his practice. So in the end, we didn't really have the chance to thank him properly. Audiobook reading? I don't think I'm there yet. I stumble a lot of my words. I'm getting a lot better. I don't stutter and stumble nearly as much as I used to, but I'm still not quite there yet. Especially with stuff like this, where you have to do it for long periods of time. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. I've been practicing. So, eventually, maybe by the end of the Trails of Cold Steel or Legend of Heroes series, I'll be a professional. We'll see, though. You're welcome. I'm glad you find it helpful. Sounds like a pretty cool guy. I like how he departed so gallantly at the end too. True, it was very dashing, but still. Yep. I did feel terrible about not being able to thank him for his selfless deeds. So, soon after, I learned that he's a disciple of ours at school. All one day leave Legram to return to their homes. So you decided to make a charm for him. Your heart is in the right place, and your intentions are noble. I'm sure a disciple of the school would be happy. They're more than happy to receive what we call a charm of promised victory. Yes, exactly it. You understand now, Lady Laura? I'm deeply grateful to him. You'll forever be the only one in my heart. Well, you see with, you know what? You'll learn the hard way that it's not the best thing to have in mind right now. Yes, I think I understand what you're saying perfectly. Do you really think she has no feelings for him, though? Even a little bit? A maiden's heart holds many unknown secrets. Oh yes, that reminds me. I've yet to properly thank you for your help, so please take this. Do you make this yourself? I did. It's not the same kind of charm, but I put my heart in making it all the same. Wasn't able to make one for everyone, but I hope it'll come in handy to you your journey. Ooh, this one's pretty cute. Thank you very much. Alright, there. I don't think I have to worry about things ending when I turn this in until I go to the Racers Guild or whatever it's called. So I should be good. Just turn this in. What? Okay. I gave him a southern accent, right? Hey there, everyone. How did you my eyes deceive me? Well, is that legendary salmon you have there? Defying all the odds? It actually is. Here you go. Yeah. There are a lot that seem kind of pointless to be in there. Some of I know it is world building, and it does a lot to, you know, say there's a lot of people around. They all have their own interests and stuff. But yeah. The fact that it'd be fine if it was just side stuff that only gave you extra things, but the fact that it actually affects the end grade you have, yeah. Sometimes I will just skip reading the dialogue on those ones, but the fact that it ends your ending grade and you actually get stuff with that grade, that is the thing that I'm not too sure about. Especially with the hidden quests. Like that one, like if you didn't run around and that's the meme. Yeah, especially the one that was like right there, or some of them where you have to go out of your way and find some random person and then maybe do the quest. That's why I wasn't able to get the max rank my first time through, so that's why I'm trying to get. I have to use a guide to know if I'm missing anything or not, so that I can get everything I need and want to enjoy all of it. Funny enough, I used to play these games that way. Like, any, I used to go around and talk to everybody. Like, every NPC in every game that like RPG or that I played. Just because I had that much free time and I enjoyed looking at all of the stuff involved. Don't really have that much free time anymore. And it'd be boring to talk to every single person. So, yeah. I can see the appeal to it, but you know, a bit much sometimes. Oh my, that's it's a beauty. I really can't thank you enough. It's even more splendid than in Bam's Tall Tales. Now I can see why people liken it to Goldina too. Yeah. I only have the free time to even do these streams right now because I'm on winter break for my classes, so as soon as my classes start again, we'll see when I can do streams and play these games. It's probably going to take me years to get through all of the Legend of Heroes series, even the Trails of Cold Steel 4 games. I've been doing this one for actually not as long as I think, but it's been like over a month, and I'm like halfway through the game. So we'll see how long it takes me to get through this. But you know, are you disconnected? It's all right. I don't think you missed too much. Basically just talking about how it's going to take me a really long time to get through all these games, because as soon as my winter break's over, it's back to class for me. And I have, hopefully sometimes, that I can, you know, still stream. I'm going through my master's for athletic training. I'm on my last semester, actually. Or I will be starting my last semester. So, going through a lot of medical stuff. I think we finished up most of the... Oh. I hope things go well for you. Good luck. So, you're gonna cook it for us? Really now? Huh. I seem you're curious about the taste as I am. Naturally, I have every intention to share the taste of this triumphant catch with all of y'all. As for how to bring out the finest flavors, her fish tend to be best suited to grilling, so just wait a few minutes and I'll fire up the grill. You don't have a grill. You only have a stove. How are you gonna do that? Kind of looking forward to this now. And to think we got some food from one of our morning tasks too. I feel like we've just been stuffing our faces today. And so it was with forks held high. They all dug in and enjoyed the fruits of their labor. I messed that one up. Well then, what do you guys think? Where do I even start? Well, the amount of fat was just perfect. Sublime even. Agreed. I never would have imagined it would taste this exquisite. I'm glad to see my early skepticism was wholly unwarranted. It's hard to believe that this was just grilled. Yeah, didn't even think that it would get fish this tasty. Glad y'all like it. Even I was surprised at how delicious it was, just melts in your mouth. Feel like it's my duty to share it with the rest of the town now. Looks like I'll have to put another quest in for Toval. There goes another fish extinct. I'm sure he'll gladly accept. Yeah, once he hears about how good it is, he'd have to be crazy to turn down the opportunity. Huh, you said it. Honestly though, I want to thank you again for your help. Unfortunately, all I can offer is stock from the store. Please take this. Fresh herbs. I wish you all the best with the rest of your field study. Thank you. Good day then. Alright, that is that one done. Fish. I guess that's all. Now we just head back. Saving just in case I missed something. Should we head back to the guild and start filing everything away? After return, yeah. Okay, the stream seems fine. My preview had an issue though. And thus, the members of Group A brought their fruitful day of work to an end. And following the instructions Toval left for them, they began to work. They began the not so quite as exciting process of filing paperwork. I think she's dead. Oh, are you finished? Yeah, we just finished getting everything sorted out. Goodness, that was exhausting. The little brat. She could have at least tried to help instead of lying around like a house cat. Can't say I'm surprised. I doubt she's used to spending this long on such exciting tasks. She's supposed to be some like spy or something. You'd think she would be used to this kind of stuff, but whatever. Oh well, we're almost finished. Alright then. Still, it really goes to show how top-rate Toval is. He fulfills a lot of requests on his own. He still has time to handle all the day-to-day realities of running a guild branch. Indeed. It's even more impressive when you consider that he finds time to visit other regions of the country as well. His mobility and knack for solving problems are exactly what one would expect from a bracer. The guild may have been forced out of the country, but he's still out there trying to help as many people as he can. Even when we were in Breyerheart, he came to our aid. And if you look at all those requests or records, it's clearly that the people really trust him and rely on him for help. That's very true, but... Is something the matter? Nah, I was just thinking. If bracers play an essential role to the people of other countries, are they not just as essential to Erebonians? Well, you may be right. Not just because they were maintaining public order and providing other services. That ideal prioritizing the protection of civilians above all else is pretty noble. Is something people admire. That's certainly true. In many ways, it's that form of nobility that begins to fall by the wayside within Erebonian aristocracy. I'm not sure the issue is as black and white as you'd have it been. The guild is an organization first and foremost, and one based far too much on idealism. And far too little on practicality. Donations and public funding can only go so far in covering operational costs. It's no stretch at all to say that with the Empire as it is now, the guild's removal was inevitable. That's what my brother once said when we discussed this. Eustace? Looks like his brother is weighing on his mind. I suppose that's another way to look at it. I have to admit, it sounds rather cold and dismissive, but it does carry more weight coming from Rufus Alberea. Am I? They're so big. So. Eliam. That she doesn't even have to be awake to be irritating. Anyway, it shouldn't take too much longer to finish filing the rest of the reports. We should focus on getting everything done and return to the mansion. Sounds good to me. Excuse me, is anyone home? Oh, you're the girl who works at Watu store? Aren't you? Oh, Lady Laura. Is Toval here by any chance? I'm afraid Toval is out of the town on business at the moment. Is something the matter? They haven't come home. Julian and Carno still haven't come back home from the castle. Wait, you don't mean... Did those two go to Legram Castle? Surely you don't mean to suggest they took a boat without any supervision? I'm afraid so. They said something about going on an adventure, and they took one of the boats without me even asking. And even now, they still haven't come back. Yeah, I think I like this dungeon. It has a lot more puzzles than most of the other places you go to. I think it was and the aesthetics are really cool. The boss, however, is quite dangerous if you don't prepare ahead of time. I do remember that much. Yeah, I think Emma, I like all the characters in the main party except for Malchius. He's the exception. Emma's probably up there. She has that mystery about her in this first game, and you learn a lot about her. Yeah, she's finally starts to show stuff. It's evening now, and they still haven't come back. That sounds like a serious problem. Yeah, and right now Toval is away from the guild too. We'll just have to do whatever we can to help out. I agree. We can't just stand around and hope they'll come back. If we're to search the lake, we'll need a boat ourselves. I'll have class prepare one for us at once. While you do that, I'll wake up Milliam and we'll have another look around the town to see if we can find them. Splitting up and searching the town does seem to be the best course of action. Thank you. Rest assured, we'll do all we can to find them. They did. They some monster snack at this point. The group searched the town from top to bottom. They found no signs of the missing children. And by the time the other residents became aware of what was happening, evening had begun. Had given way to night. Well, I think it's safe to say the boys aren't in the town. And we just let them, you know, in probably a dangerous area for a few hours, so they're probably definitely dead. They're not dead before, they're definitely dead now. Looks like they really did head out towards the castle in a boat. We were told that. Did you just not believe her or something? The lake's been calm, and there's no sign of a boat on the water, so at least it's unlikely they capsized. Guess that leaves the castle then, right? Legram Castle was once the stronghold of the Einzrechts. And while the Erced family is still its steward, it's rare that anyone ventures inside. Hope nothing terrible has happened to them. Their parents are really worried too. I've asked them to stay at home and wait for us to contact them, but at this point, all we can do is venture into the castle and see what we find. We have use of the boat now, do we not? We do. A couple of students from the Arced school are preparing an orbital boat for us as we speak. It does worry me that it has started to grow misty again, though. Oh, let's head down to the wharf. Let's make sure all our equipment is sorted out and we have everything we need, just in case. Alright, let's hurry. Let me try to remember. I know the boss has a special status effect it uses. I don't think it's death, right? I think it's nightmare. I think nightmare is it. Do I have anything? Maybe. You could use the speed. I do have plenty of these. I'll keep that for you, though. And you're fine. And then we have... I think Rakira heals status effects, so that's probably pretty good. Why do you have that? Why do you... I can't think of a reason why I'd give this to Laura. What was it? Why? Anyway. Let's give you something else. I think it's action. Yeah, let's give you some speed. Oh, impede. Impede's probably pretty good, right? Maybe. You don't need this. Or this, actually. So let's give that to you. You're a magic person, so giving that to you is probably a good idea. Now the question is, who to give this to? Shield, 40. Vengeful shield. That's still pretty good for you. Crescent Mirror we might need even if we have Emma. We'll be fine without it. Wait, can I give it to someone who's not in the direct party and they still shows up on the map, maybe? That could be actually helpful. Our delay is pretty good, so I don't think we have to worry too much. But you could actually use this. Oh, you have this. Let's give you this. Okay. Anything else we need to do? Okay, there's no other, looks like there's no other hidden quests, so we're good to just go. Nice. Make things easy. I see. The orbital boat has been prepared. My lady. Yes, we just finished getting it ready for your depart. So this is the orbital boat. It's kind of fun. This hardly seems like the time to be getting excited for a boat ride. I've operated orbital boats before, so I'll steer us in to our destination. Alright, leave it to you then. My lady, please wait. I still feel that we ought to be the ones going out and searching. You shouldn't have to trouble yourself with matters like these. You mean like, children being in danger? Yeah, you know what? He's right. We don't have to deal with that. I appreciate your concern, but as the Viscount's daughter, I feel this is a part of my duty to protect the people of Legram. It also happens to fall under the scope of our field study. I can't deny that. We'll do all we can to support her. You needn't worry. Very well. I doubt there's anything more I can say that'd get you to change your mind. At least the last patrol of the castle was just a few days ago, and there was no signs of anything unusual then. It shouldn't be that dangerous. Really? The wind blowing from the direction of the castle does feel pure. It's said that the castle's atmosphere is cold and clear due to the connection with St. Sandlot and the Einstracht. It's highly uncommon for monsters to settle here. So the children are most likely safe. Although it's impossible to rule out that an accident may have befallen them. Either way, we need to get over there and find out as soon as possible. Indeed, we should depart at once. Is everyone ready to depart? After departing, would not be. Yep. We're good. Yeah, ready whenever you are. Please take care, Lady Laura. I and the other students will be awaiting your safe return. Thank you. I promise that whatever's out there, we'll take care of it. Okay, let's get moving. Ugh. We're not actually moving, by the way. You can look down in the water. We're not going anywhere. If anything, we're like moving sideways for some reason. Laura, are you sure you know how to use this? What do you think? What do you think's waiting for us inside the castle? So, you passed out on the couch the moment we returned to the guild. But now you're simply popping with energy. William, you know this isn't a game, right? I know. But as long as Lamb is with us, there's nothing to worry about. Let's just grab those kids and so we can go exploring. William. She doesn't seem nervous in the slightest. Oh, is it bedtime? Did you guys just hear a bell? Yeah, it came from the direction of the castle. Oh, the Legram castle does have a bell tower. But as far as I'm aware, access to it has been sealed off. Then who's ringing the bell? The bells toll at night in the old strongholds of the Einzert. We'd best be prepared for anything. We're almost there. Make sure we prepare before we head ashore. Well, here we are. Hey, do you think that's the boat the kids took? Can't imagine who else it would be. At least they appear to have reached the castle safely. Then, it's safe to assume they went inside as well. It's well past sundown now. We need to find them as soon as we can. Looks like the path will take us up the cliff. Right, the path will take us to the castle entrance. Mind your footing though, the night is dark and the trail is uneven. Wrong button.
My turn.
Right.
Gotta be Laura since it's her area.
So this is Saint Sandlot's old stronghold, Lohengrin Castle.
I was not
This is the
saying it
first
like
time I
that.
Come here at night. Be careful of your footing.
Lohengrin?
Whoa, what's that?
Something strange about the castle.
Is that glow just the moonlight?
Nah, all castles glow, don't you know? It's very normal. Imagine actually having to walk up this thing. Lohengrin Castle.
So this is Lohengrin Castle.
The ancient stronghold of Saint Sandlot, gathering place of the warriors of old. It looks even more beautiful up close.
Yeah, but what's up with that weird glow?
I've been here several times before, but I've never seen it like this.
I can sense a very strange wind blowing from within. It doesn't feel like monsters, though.
I can feel it too. Like something is writhing around inside.
You
Wait, what kind of something?
ghosts.
I feared as much. I can definitely sense the presence of the dead.
Emma?
I'm all right, but we're going to need to tread carefully in there.
Right. There's no telling what may happen when we venture inside. We should make certain we're ready before entering.
I don't think there's any treasure chests in here, at least. There's something very strange happening here. Let's make sure we're ready for whatever we may find inside. We go in right away.
It won't budge.
Maybe you should try using your hands. It might help.
Did the door just seal itself shut on its own?
You stupid door! Lammy! Bust it open!
I mean, you know, one historical monument isn't enough. She needs to destroy more.
Well, that was unexpected.
So not even Air Getlum can break us out of here?
It appears that there's a barrier in place.
What kind of barrier? Are you talking about that strange symbol that appeared on the door for a moment?
How would you know something like that, Emma?
Well, I've always had a pretty strong sixth sense about these kinds of things. So sometimes I can sense things that aren't visible to the naked eye. Sixth sense?
Fascinating.
Come to
She
think of it,
sees dead
this is
people.
the first time you've reacted strangely to unusual phenomena.
Eustace has a point.
I've heard that people from the church can make use of some strange powers. So are you a sister of the church or something?
Kind of the opposite. Oh, you got me. I've always been a big supporter of the church.
You know everybody heard you, right?
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Emma, just who are you?
What's that sound?
It's the bell we heard earlier.
Something's approaching to the left and the right.
Monsters, is it?
No. These are no ordinary beasts.
Yeah, they die really quickly.
We're going to have to fight them all the same. Bring it on!
I think
My
I'm
turn.
good scanning wise, yeah.
There!
Of course.
Ooh, I don't know why they always give this to Laura, but sure. It's just how it happens to be, I guess.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Looks like we beat them.
Are you all right, Milliam? What were those things?
Mysterious spirits. Though perhaps it would be more appropriate to call them fiends. Either way, they were no ordinary opponents.
The higher elements seem to be present here as well, and I suspect that's true of the whole castle.
Yeah, it did feel that way, though I'm still not sure what the ringing bell from earlier has to do with anything.
This place seems to be even more dangerous than we could have anticipated. And as long as that barrier remains in place, so will we. We're going to need to search for a way out.
Okay, Emma. It looks like we're going to need to rely on this sixth sense of yours in order to navigate this castle safely. You don't have to tell us anything if you're not comfortable. Right now, our safety is in your hands. Can we count on you?
Yes, of course.
All right. Then time is of the essence. With fiends like those roaming the castle, I'm even more worried about the children.
True. We should start looking right away.
We're going already! Can't we rest here a little longer?
Nope.
Those fiends scare the strength right out of your legs?
No! That's totally not it!
You're more than welcome to stay here and wait.
Whoa, waiting by myself would be even worse!
All right, let's see what we can find.
Right.
At least Eustace is having a good time. Okay, test run? I don't know if there's any boxes here. But here, well, let's do... Do I have more than one detection? Yes. I wish I could replace this. Really need it. We need that. This is also very helpful. Yeah, yours doesn't work well with this. You need speed, so we're gonna leave that. I guess, yeah, let's just give it to you. The delay isn't very all that needed for you. Okay, does this change anything? I don't know. I see boxes up there. Ooh, whatever. I don't think I need to worry too much about this.
Yes, sir!
Yeah.
Got this!
It's my turn!
Right.
I believe I have all the enemies scanned, but let's see. We are in Legram. Okay, I was wondering why that was there. Okay, yep, everything's scanned, so I don't have to worry about any of that. Better sealed away. Doesn't look like we can pass through it. We need to find a way to open it.
You need a key to dispel a barrier like this. We should start looking.
Okay. Yeah, I do like the design of this place. Excuse me. Look, there's something over there. Could be some kind of pedestal. And there's some sort of orb sitting on it. I think this is what we're looking for. Indeed, I suspect this orb will disable the barrier on the door to the castle's east wing. Then it's probably a good idea to take it with us. As I absorb it into my mind. Okay, now we should be able to access another area in the castle. But you know, there's something else here I'm curious about. A door. Wow, that's one huge door. Had my eyes on it since we entered this room. Doesn't it look more than a little similar to the door on the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse? You're right. It looks a lot like the red door with the giant armor. The giant arm was hidden behind. I seldom visit the castle, so I'm afraid there's not much I can tell you. There's always a possibility that the children might have gone inside. Should check it, just to be sure. It doesn't seem like it wants to open. It seems as steadfast as the walls around it, if not even more so. That's true. I can't sense any signs of the children that the children might have gone inside either. Sure, we'll just believe that. Because you can totally sense those things, apparently. You should probably move on and check somewhere else then. Maybe you... makes you wonder, though. How did a door like this come to be in Lohengrim Castle to begin with? Even the patterns on it are like the ones in the old... on the door in the old schoolhouse. Odd, as it might be. Maybe they are connected somehow. We did theorize that the old schoolhouse may be connected to Emperor Dracul's in some way. Saint Sanla was Dracul's foremost ally, and on close terms with him even before he became the Emperor. It's not implausible that there may be some connection there. Well, whatever secrets this door may hold, it's a dead end right now. We should turn around and look elsewhere. Might I suggest the door we passed earlier? One that was sealed tight? We should be able to nullify the barrier with this orb. An astute, as astute as always. What? Do the thing we came here to do? Great idea. My voice is already starting to feel it.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
The advantage is
Dang it.
ours. Here we go.
My turn.
Yes, sir! Okay. The battle's over.
And oh, I ran by this.
This castle has no shortage of strange foes. Perhaps they really are
Don't say it!
Did I run by any other treasure chests? I don't think so. No. Okay. Stop it. Okay, the others are in different areas. Very inconvenient key, by the way. You have to carry on that big orb. Well, that should have disabled the barrier here. What an unusual mechanism. This castle seems to have an abundant supply of unusual things. To say nothing of those ghostly fiends prowling around. Jesus, don't say the G word. Well, at least we should be able to push further into the castle now. There may be similar mechanisms that's one that keep an eye out. I gotta look around for treasure chests. Or we could just use the map. You know what? It's probably a good idea to just use the map. Yay, a bunch of stuff I'll never use. Pardon me?
Is that a treasure chest?
Yes. That seems like a place I'm supposed to go.
Huh. There seems to be a treasure chest here.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Go!
Okay, we are scanned. We are good.
All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Of course.
Enemies are now faster than some of my characters. It's not a great. That's pretty good. Can I get? No, I have to get this.
No escape.
Okay.
Is there even a reason to do this? Like, there's no way they're gonna survive that long. Whatever.
Arcus activate.
Just in case, I guess.
Yes, sir. Blow away.
My turn.
Okay, we'll do this.
Second form, Gale.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Nice. That's always helpful. There we go.
External corridor. We must be on the north side of the castle.
We've gone pretty far inside now. I hope the children are safe.
There we go. I don't like that you can't pick up stuff during dialogue, so.
Is that a treasure chest?
Nice, more money. Okay, we'll have to get the orb, I guess. Wait, is that where we're supposed to go? So then what's over here? Ah, just a chest. Nice.
Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand.
Nothing but trouble.
At least she knows what left and right means. Maybe? You know what? She might actually be wrong. Who knows? All right. I remember this being a little more complicated, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Hey, those are. This isn't good. Julie. Go away, you muchachos. The great giant Julian, I will never give you if you hot cock. Wow. Guys, will you help us? Stand back. I'm sorry, that's unrealistic. They would have died if my lure hit them. Lola. Thank goodness you're both safe. Well, okay. Poor fiends. They don't seem pleased that we've robbed them of their quarry. We can do this. Just don't let them near the children. Blow them away, Lammy.
We have nothing to fear.
Go!
Okay. Let's do some shenanigans here. I want 2 turns. Mom said I get 2 turns now.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. The second form, Gale.
Yeah,
Well, now.
yeah.
Of course. Hi! Evil will fall before my blade.
All right. Looks like we took care of them. You're not hurt, are you? No, we're okay. That was so cool. You guys are all so strong. Just like the aunties from the old toys. Considering their predicaments, they don't seem to be any worse for wear. Well, as long as they're both unharmed. Actually, I think both of you have something to say. Huh? Oh wow, thank you for saving us. Give him a kick. Hunt the kid. Let's kick him across the ring. That's not what I meant. You stole a boat and entered property that is off limits to you without telling anyone where you were going. What do you think would have happened if we hadn't come looking for you? Who would have saved you? Do you have any idea how worried your parents and everyone else in the town are about you? Laura. Shall we? Shall we? If you realize what you did wrong, you have nothing further to say on the. I have nothing further to say on the matter. The trick of levitating your hand above their head. Oh, wow. I admire your bravery, stepping forward to defend Carno like you did. But you're still young and inexperienced, like I am. It's one thing to aspire to the qualities of a knight, but no good will come of rushing to that goal. Hi, Sawi. Thank you for coming here first, everyone. Don't worry about it. Try to be a little less reckless in the future, would you? You sis, are you actually embarrassed to get thanked by a kid? Hush, you impertinent brat. Well, we found them, and they're safe. That's a huge relief. Now all that's left is to find a way out of the castle. Come to think of it, we couldn't even enter this room until we disabled the barrier. So how did the two of you get inside? When we first came here, everything was normal. And we were on our way out to the top of the floor. But then as soon as we came in here, suddenly there was this place. House with arcades everywhere. Then those strange circles appeared on the door, and we couldn't open it anymore. We didn't know what to do. So you ended up locked in. There doesn't seem to be any other access to this room, either. It seems as though if we want to leave, we'll have to deal with whatever's causing all this. Surely there must be some way to disable the barrier on the front door. Hold on a moment. Emma? I can sense something coming from the top floor of the castle. A mysterious energy flowing out from there like a wellspring. What? You can sense something like that? Guys, you're not one to talk. Come on. Well, more or less, yes. That's about the only clue we have going on right now. We might as well go up and take a look around. Maybe it's me, but it almost feels like she's starting to be more forthcoming with her insights. But what about the children? We can't just leave them be here. Better just take them with us then. That's enough. There's enough of us that we'll be able to keep them safe. No telling what kind of dangers we'll run into, but it makes sense to bring them along so we can keep an eye on them. What do the two of you think? Would you prefer to stay with us? Of course. I feel way safe with you guys. Very well then. Fine, fine. I suppose we'll just take responsibility for your safety then. Alright, let's head for the top floor then. Let's have ourselves a look at the source of that mysterious energy Emma was talking about. Let's be on our way then. Alright, Eustace, you're on babysitting duty. I don't hear any complaining either.
Hey, treasure!
Okay, we need to go that way? No, we need to go, that's where we came from, we need to go this way. Just in case, we have a save right here.
This looks like...
We've reached the uppermost floor. The bell tower is ahead.
The energy source is nearby, almost there.
Whoever designed this castle, it was not designed for people to live in. I just gotta say. It's designed to just like... I feel like they should have put rooms in it or something. That would have been, would have, you know, put more realism, I guess, in the castle. Because right now, as it is, it's just a dungeon, I guess. Oh no, I didn't deal with Reen's CP. Oh well.
What is that?
It looks like the orbs we've come across before, but it's far larger. I have an uneasy feeling about it.
There's a cold, pale light flickering inside of it.
Man, it's huge. It's kind of pretty.
I definitely sense some kind of power coming from it. Is this the source of the energy you were sensing earlier, Emma?
There's no doubt about it. I suspect this orb is the cause of all the strange things going on in this castle. If we can destroy it, I'm betting everything will return to normal.
Breaking things? You're speaking my language.
All right, just leave it to me.
And Milliam's, apparently.
What? Hold on, Milliam.
Don't sweat it. Lemmy's busted up tougher looking stuff than this. Let's smash this orb and get out of this creepy castle already.
You idiot, we have no idea what it might do.
Go, Lemmy!
She's really paying attention, huh?
Milliam!
And she's dead.
What did I just say?
Are you all right?
I forgot about those stupid barriers.
I guess it makes sense that it would be protected by one of those barriers.
Wait, something's wrong.
What's happening to it?
I feel an incredible torrent of energy pouring out of it. Everyone get back!
Okay. I think this is probably the boss I struggled with the most my first time playing this game. Nosferatu.
What is that?
A bone-faced fiend?
A Nosferatu? How could it manifest something like that in the real world?
I mean, that's not the first name I would have given this.
It's on a completely different level than the foes we've encountered so far. Julian, Carno, get behind us.
They already are.
There's no way we can afford to lose. Not here. Let's give it everything we've got.
Oh, but we can lose everywhere else, okay.
A worthy adversary.
Okay, how to start this? I think 2 turns, it would be nice. So let's give myself 2 turns.
My turn.
Um,
All right,
attack
let's
boost.
do this.
Understood.
Go.
Let's do this.
Activate. Huh.
Bad idea.
Yeah,
Okay. In case it does magic, I think. Let's do this.
shield us from harm. Crescent shell.
Of course.
You... this?
Yes, sir.
And you just wipe the field.
Come on, Lammy. Giant Reaper!
Nice. And the counter, nice.
It's my turn.
I mean... is there a reason not to? I don't think there is a reason not to.
Rise, great towers. Lord of Varian.
I think they're dead.
Rest in peace.
My turn.
And you know what? Goodbye.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Blade Dance!
Ah,
My turn.
he lived on like 1, basically. Goodbye.
Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
Oh, nice. That gave a lot of the experience for the Master Quartz. Nice. Tauros is now maxed. More damage. More accuracy and crits. Nice.
Did we win?
What a terrifying opponent.
I mean, you got 2 turns, basically, so...
So that was...
Careful. Something still feels wrong.
What? Watch out!
Damn it!
How could I have been so careless? I had no idea it had this much power left.
Gaius, what are you doing back there? You don't have anything around you.
Laura! Are you okay? This is bad! Even Lammy can't move!
He doesn't seem to have any issue moving right there. He's just floating.
Looks like I've got no choice.
Reen, no! If you're not careful, you'll be drawn into it.
What are you?
What?
Huh?
What was that?
Yeah, I don't think I have seen this person. Even when I started doing the second game, so... Curious about that person.
Is everyone all right?
I'm fine. That was really bright.
I don't think they were out talking to you, kid.
What just happened?
I have no idea. It all happened so quickly.
I heard the sound of something piercing through the air.
Yeah, right through that orb, too. It looked like a lance. But how could someone hurl something that large with that much force?
Are you really asking that after you cut through a lock? Steel lock, like it was nothing?
A lance?
Yeah, and whoever threw it was standing right up there until just a moment ago. It was a golden-haired woman, shrouded by a strange light.
Was that golden? Maybe it was just the lighting, but it didn't look golden to me.
Golden hair, you say?
But that sounds just like...
Laura!
That's impossible.
What's everyone all excited about? Hey, wait for me!
There's no one here.
Not that I honestly expected there would be.
That pale glow surrounding the castle seems to have disappeared, too.
Is that because the orb was destroyed?
That would mean the lance that destroyed it.
Yeah, if you just look where it went, you could probably find the lance at least.
The Lance Maiden.
I thought it might have been her, but it seems like it was the Steel Maiden. Still, we really are out of time.
And the mystery deepens.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Look how close we are. Look at that.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Rail locket.
Keep up the good work.
I really hope I didn't miss anything. Just gotta say that. Thank you for all you've done for us during our stay, Klaus. Please have a safe journey, everyone. Apologies for not being more of service to you during your long-awaited return home, Lady Laura. With all that's happened yesterday, you hardly had any time to relax and enjoy your visit. On the contrary, I had ample time to enjoy soaking in the atmosphere of home. And thanks to that wonderful, nutritious dinner after we returned from the castle. So tired. I was able to sleep well too. Indeed, for all that happened, I feel surprisingly well rested today. I'm just glad that the children were all right. Yeah, sounds like they got a real earful from their families though. They deserve every minute. But just what was it we witnessed yesterday? Yeah, I'm still mulling over where that lance that saved our skins last night could have come from. I only know what you've told me, I'm afraid. There's not a doubt in my mind that it was Saint Sandlot. He must have sent our peril confronting this strange specter and chose to lend us a helping hand. Well, honestly, I can't think of an explanation that sounds any more plausible than that one. Considering the situation, it's almost hard to believe it could have been anything else. Well, that's certainly true. It feels like everything that happened last night was some grand dream. I think that of all of us, you have perhaps the least right to say that. Oh, actually, one of the accounts of Saint Sandlot's death place it right around this time of year. So it's almost the anniversary of the last night of a full moon. Jeez. So it doesn't seem all that implausible that her spirit might manifest itself somewhere like the castle. I've heard that account of Saint Sandlot's death before. Hold on a minute. Even if all that stuff that Saint Sandlot was true, that doesn't explain all the weird things you did yesterday. Well, I learned a lot more about curses from my grandmother growing up. And working with barriers isn't all that difficult if you put your mind to it. Really? Well, I suppose I'll take your word for it. I'm not sure I can say the same. I'll be sure to inform the Viscount of all that transpired here. In the meantime, you should be heading off to the next location you're to visit for your field study. I hope your journey is safe and a pleasant one. Thanks. Take care, Klaus. Give my regards to Father. Same to you, my lady. I hope you shall all have the opportunity to meet again. As do I. I'd enjoy the opportunity to test my own swordsmanship against you in the future. I wish you all the best. We still have some time left before the train comes. So you can tell everyone goodbye as you make our way to the station. That sounds good. Let's be off then. Okay, let's give ourselves a save. I'm gonna take a little breather and end the recording here, but I'm gonna go for probably it might take another 2 hours. We'll see. I'm going to the next location. I don't remember how long it takes though. But anyway, I'll be right back.